Coach, you're coming off a 2-2 weekend on the road. Another one of those times where it's just murderer's row in the Lone Star Conference. You're playing two ranked opponents back to back. You lost to Angelo State, then you swept Lubbock Christian. Overall thoughts from this weekend?
First of all, I want to start by wishing my dad a happy heavenly birthday. His birthday was yesterday. He started the Texas A&I baseball program in 1993, and so we miss him greatly. This past weekend, it's like we call it. It's the Lone Star Conference. Year in and year out, you're going to have anywhere from 5 to 6 teams ranked in the top 25, and this past weekend was no exception. I mean, you had a number 4 and I guess a 22 in Lubbock Christian, and it's just by the time you get through this conference, you're ready for the postseason, and so that's the way we look at it. We're taking one step at a time. Each opponent gets us ready for the next, and you can see our girls growing right in front of our eyes, so we're super excited for the future.
Now, one of those girls growing right in front of our eyes, Adi, has been spectacular. Over the last 2 weeks, she's given up 3 earned runs total, 47 punch-outs, another Lone Star Conference Pitcher of the Week award for her. What can you say about her and how she's playing?
Well, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is she's less than 2 hours away from here, so, like we talked about it last week, when I took this job, my main concern was we needed to make sure that we recruit South Texas. And so having a South Texas girl less than 2 hours away come over and start growing right in front of our eyes and getting Pitcher of the Year back-to-back weeks, I'm like a proud dad. I was so excited for her, and as soon as we found out, I called her, and like we say, we're family here, and so when she gets this award, I mean, we all feel like we're all a part of it, and so that's what's so special about this place.
No-hitter in there as well. Not sure when the last time Javelina threw a no-hitter, especially against a ranked team, but then you called on her just a few hours later to close out the second game. The Lubbock Christian series specifically, how big was she and how big was the hitting late in that series, especially game 2?
So when we were getting prepared for that game for Lubbock Christian, Corky was with her in the bullpen, and then when we were getting ready to get the starting lineups introduced, I said, "Hey, how does she look?" And he goes, "I've never seen her better." He goes, "Wow, this was very impressive. Her bullpen was very, very impressive. I haven't seen her any better." And sure enough, she went in there and she was lights out. Her last 4 outings, she gave up a hit. I guess in 2 games she gave up only 1 hit. She could easily have 3 no-hitters in 5 starts. I mean, she has been spectacular, and we just we're so excited that she's on our side.
Offensively, then, in the Lubbock Christian series, between those 2 games, you had 3 different players hit a home run, including a grand slam in there. All season, you've talked about it being sort of offense by committee. Do you feel that's still the case, and how do you think that's working out?
Well, I really believe that our offense is turning the corner. We had it where our pitching was dominating, and then we just didn't get those key hits. And so that was one of our goals, is to get every facet, every facet of the game, from pitching to hitting to fielding, put it all together, and it's going to be special. And so I thought that with the Lubbock Christian series, it all came together. Our pitching, timely hitting, hitters that were kind of trying to work out of a slump, they did, and they got big hits for us. And so we keep preaching. It's about the process. Don't get caught up in the result right now. It's in the process, and I feel that we've got total buy-in. And so now you're starting to see how a loss is not. We're not worrying about it. We're learning from it, but we're not worrying about it.
Now, coming up here, you're back at home. You've got yet another, your 3rd in a row, ranked team This time it's a top 10 West Texas team on Friday, and then Midwestern on Sunday. What's the mindset, the game plan? What do you know about these teams going into this weekend?
Well, the one thing, West Texas is last year they were number one for probably more than half of the season. They're a very well-coached team, and they're going to present another, challenge. But that's what the Lone Star Conference is, and we look forward to the challenges. And that's what's so unique about our team is when we're playing these teams, we don't mention that. Like, they don't even talk about that. We're just playing another softball team that's good, just like we are. And the pitcher that throws well and the team that plays high-level catch is going to win. And so we look forward to the challenge, and we want to invite everybody out to come out this weekend. It's going to be really good softball.
Awesome. Appreciate you taking the time, Coach.
You got it. Thank you.